It's Monday, which means one thing. It's time to go down that wet, dank hole again into the glorious Rumourverse. And since we got the announcement the other day all about Chaos and the Codex dropping and all the new models that are coming for that, I thought it'd be best if we actually talk a little bit more about the Emperor's Children, because the Whispers of the Warp have been mentioning the apparent new Emperor's Children range. So let's jump in and let's get waffling. Remember, rumors are rumors. Everything I'm about to say, of course, is a lie unless it's proven by Games Workshop if they post it over on their social media feeds. Remember, rumors are rumors. They are not facts. It's looking like towards the end of this year and the start of next year is going to be an absolute massive time for releasing 40k models. We've spoken about the Blood Angel stuff, which is apparently coming in summer, Agents of the Imperium. There's the Plastic Eldar that's out there somewhere with all the brand new stuff, Phoenix Lords and all the amazing stuff that is apparently a part of that. You've got the Plastic Greek stuff, which is going to be a whole bloody big range refresh on its own. But the big thing for me, the really big thing, and the reason why I'm making this video, is Emperor's Children. I'm starting to hear now certain characters, certain units that are apparently a part of that range refresh, and it really is exciting me. Now, moving on to what the Whispers are saying about the parent model refreshes, and let's start with the most common ones, which we really know that's going to be a part of the range refresh. The first one is Fulgrim. Demonic Fulgrim is coming back to Warhammer 40,000. It's going to be big, it's going to be massive, it's going to be incredible. I've heard through the Whispers that the model itself is supposed to be absolutely stunning. I haven't seen anything, even though people accuse me of seeing everything. I haven't seen it, right? I'm just hearing the hearsay. The Whispers of the Warp are saying that it's a gorgeous model. I'm not sure if it's going to match up to the Forge World one, because the Forge World one is quite stunning. I guess it's all down to perspective and your personal taste. Let's see when that actually comes out and we can compare it and we can lose ourselves to it. One of the next models, of course, is another character, Lucius the Eternal. Of course, when it comes to Emperor's Children, Lucius the Eternal is one of the main characters, a part of that range, so it makes sense for him to get a brand new model. I put his old model up in the background right now. You can see the old model, so he definitely needs a brand new model. So again, it makes complete sense, just like Fulgrim, for him to get a new model, a part of this refresh. One of the units which we all want, which we all know that's going to happen when the Emperor's Children do get the refresh, is Noise Marines. Noise Marines are the iconic unit of Emperor's Children. It's just like, you know, having Khorne Berserkers and stuff like that for Angron and the World Eaters. You know, Noise Marines are just like that, Slaaneshi and Emperor's Children way. So those three things we should all expect and we should all know is going to be redone when the Emperor's Children get that range refresh. Now, in terms of maybe like new stuff, which is kind of out the box, I am hearing that the Emperor's Children may be getting a Terminator dedicated unit. And apparently this Terminator dedicated unit is going to be based on Cataphractii Terminator armor, which makes me think, are these going to be like a downfallen, like ugly looking, like Slaanesh version of like Phoenix Terminators? Like I think they're called the Phoenix Guard, if I'm not mistaken. Please correct me if I'm wrong, Emperor's Children fans. I'll have the image up in the background right now, because they had their own dedicated Terminators for the Horus Heresy, and these were Fulgrim's bodyguard. Are we going to get like a corrupted Slaanesh version of that for Warhammer 40,000? I would hope so, because Cataphractii Terminator armor is one of my favorite Terminator armies, and to see like the good version of like the Phoenix Guard Terminators and like a corrupted version of Phoenix Guard Terminators would be absolutely incredible on the tabletop, like before and after you meddle with Slaanesh. Another big thing that I'm hearing for the Whispers of the Warp is that cultists are going to get a dedicated release for Slaanesh, the Emperor's Children, to mix in with them, which does make sense, because if you look at stuff like Zangors and stuff like that, you know, that's for the Thousand Sons. You've got like all the Nurgly stuff like that for Death Guard and stuff. So yeah, for them to get their own specific cultist, like is like meat shields, does make complete sense, and I think it is going to happen. And that is like one of the rumors that I do trust from the Whispers of the Warp, because it just makes absolute sense. Other characters and like other HQs, now this is really interesting. Now I wanted Eidolon, and I've heard absolutely zero squat about Eidolon. I'm actually being whispered that Eidolon is not on the books to be released with the Emperor's Children refresh, which is a big thing for me because Eidolon is kind of the de facto leader of the Emperor's Children at this moment in time. Lucius is selfish, doing what he wants. Fulgrim is just pleasuring himself wherever he wants to be. And the Emperor's Children, like, their figurehead technically is Eidolon. It's not like Fabius Bile. Fabius Bile is off doing his own things and anything like that. But apparently there is not going to be an Eidolon. I am being told at this moment there is going to be other HQs a part of it, but Eidolon is not one of them. I wonder if they're going to introduce some new characters now into the Emperor's Children in the 41st Land and in 40k as like other big characters to the setting that are maybe leading war bands of the Emperor's Children, and this is where you build other forces around. It doesn't have to be like a Fulgrim dedicated Emperor's Children force. It doesn't have to be a Lucius the Eternal dedicated force. It could be this new character or that new character leading your Emperor's Children army. And now, before we end the video, I want to end it on a release date, and I hate talking about this because GW changes their release dates all the time. So when I mention the release date and it doesn't happen, people are like, oh, I thought you said it was coming here then, Valrak. I was like, no, because, you know, I always say, right, warning, GW moves their release dates all the time for products. So, you know, you have to take this with massive grains of salt. What I will say is that what was whispered to me is that the Emperor's Children should be out by the end of 2025, so next year, not like the following year. I thought it was going to be towards the end of this edition, so 2026, probably start of 2027, something like that. But what I'm hearing is apparently the Emperor's Children are going to be coming out a lot sooner than that. So let's just say, hopefully, by the end of 2025, we'll all have Fulgrim back on the table and we can all play with him. And just before we end the video, sorry, I just want to give some feedback on what I would like for the Emperor's Children as well. Like, these rumors that I've heard, Cataphractic, Cultist, you know, Fulgrim, Lucius the Eternal, Noise Marines, yet great, fantastic. Of course, I want Eidolon, I've already explained that. But what I really would like for the Emperor's Children and other war bands is actually upgrade kits. I think they've done a fantastic job with the Night Lords, and what they got with their upgrade kits really made them look stunning on the tabletop. And I think now Games Workshop should go further now and start adding this to the other war bands, other ranges. It happens for like the Blood Angels, well, let's say Blood Angels. It will happen for the Blood Angels. It happened for the Dark Angels, the Black Templars. Everyone so far on the Loyalist side who have got a refresh got an upgrade kit. And it really does add a lot of more personality models. So maybe an Emperor's Children upgrade kit. So you can buy like Black Legionnaires and stuff and add a little bit of a twist to their helmets, their backpacks, some weapons and stuff like that. You know, Iron Warriors, Alpha Legion, Red Corsairs, Word Bearers and stuff like that. Like, there's so many cool warbands out there that deserve this type of like personality added to them. But it's just Black Legion at the moment. That's all it is. They really do need that rule of cool. So hopefully that is something that GW start focusing on in the future. But anyway, thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. If you've got any thoughts, feedback, anything like that, post it down below and I'll do my best to try and answer any questions that you have down there. See ya. Have a great day and bye-bye.